This is the quick Spurs news update. The Daily Telegraph have just reported that Andoni Iraola is ready to disappoint Tottenham to stay at Bournemouth. The Spaniard is inclined to remain on the south coast beyond the current season, with his team in contention of European qualification for next season. Andoni Iraola is moving towards committing his immediate future at Bournemouth, despite being a candidate for clubs such as Spurs in the event of a manager change. Fabrizio Romano has stated that Spurs' concrete options are Andoni Iraola and Fulham's Marco Silva. David Ornstein from The Athletic has stated their manager Andoni Iraola is attracting significant admirers, but the feeling at Bournemouth at the moment is that he is going to stay, go into his final year of his contract, maybe sign a new one, see how it goes. A move for him can wait. Now, my thoughts on this, I'm not at all surprised by Andoni Iraola possibly wanting to stay at Bournemouth for his final year of contract for next year. It looks highly likely that Bournemouth will be playing some kind of European competition next year. Same with Fulham. Marco Silva, Tottenham are big admirers of him, states Fabrizio Romano a number of times. Those two are the concrete options, and if both of those are not going to be available, I feel like Spurs are going to have a big problem on their hands. Remember, we waited 72 days for a manager to be appointed. We all thought a plan was in place. We waited 72 days. Nuno Espirito Santo then walked through the door. That didn't work out. Antonio Conte then took charge. But I feel yet again Spurs need to show more ambition on the pitch because a lot of managers will be looking at this job thinking, well, if Jose Mourinho didn't do it, Antonio Conte didn't do it, Spurs then had a so-called rebuild under Ange Postecoglou. He can't do it either. This seems like an impossible job right now. Who is going to be the next Spurs manager? I feel like it is going to be a massive search for the football club. And I feel like Spurs need to do things differently. I've said this before. I said this when Ange Postecoglou walked through the door. We need to do things differently as a football club because it does seem very much rinse and repeat. And when it's like that, it seems like we're going round in circles. We're sitting 15th in the Premier League table. We've gone round in circles since Pochettino left and was sacked in 2019. And, I feel like it is going to take time finding a new manager if Ange Postecoglou goes out the door. I wouldn't be at all surprised, actually, if Ryan Mason took charge for the last couple of games, if it didn't work out in the Europa League for Ange Postecoglou and Spurs this coming Thursday. But I think a big search is on the cards.